Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you how to play the acoustic version of Snuff by Slipknot. This is a pretty cool song. If you're looking for a song that you can sing while you play, this is a fairly easy one to, it's not difficult to do the singing and playing at the same time on this. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. Alright, so the very first thing you're going to need to do is, if you want to be in the same key that they are, then you need to tune your guitar down a whole step and a half on each string. So it's not in a drop tuning, but it is tuned down a whole step and a half. Alright, so the chords that we have in this, first we have A minor. So, 5th string open, 2nd fret of the 4th string with my 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my 3rd finger, and 1st fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger, and 1st string is open. Then we have E minor. Now, a simple way to make the transitions in this is that you're just going to keep your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string for almost the entire song. So when you transition from A minor to this E minor, all you have to do is move your 2nd and 3rd finger from the 4th and 3rd string to the 5th and 4th. So now the 6th string is open. I'm on the 2nd fret of the 5th string with my 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 4th string with my 3rd finger. 3rd string is open. I'm on the 1st fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger, and the 1st string is open. And then from there we go to F major 7 over C. So this sounds a lot worse than it actually is. So again, you're going to keep your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. 2nd finger is going to go to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. 3rd finger is going to go to the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and 4th finger is going to go to the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And the 1st string is just open. And the only other chord we have in this is G. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. On the original version of this song, they actually do G5. But for this acoustic version, we can just do regular G major. And we're basically just adding in one extra note. Either way works. So to do G major, we're on the 3rd fret of the 6th string with your 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string with your 1st finger, 4th and 3rd strings are open, and I'm on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with my 3rd finger and the 3rd fret of the 1st string with my 4th finger. That's G major. Now if you want to do the G5, you just do the same thing, but the note on the 5th string isn't played. So I just take my 2nd finger and kind of lay it down, so it's muting that 5th string. So either way that you want to do that. All right. So the song is fairly repetitive, where it's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's basically got 3 parts. 2 of which that are repeated, and then the 1/3 part is only played once during the song. But we start off with the A minor, and then we switch to the E minor, so we'd leave our 1st finger there, and then to the F major 7 over C. Just like that for the very first part of like the intro, and then the first part of the verse. And then it just picks up a little bit to where we're still playing the same chords, but instead of just doing these 1 strums, we've got this strumming pattern. So we've got... So for that, we start on the A minor, and it's down, down, up, down. to the E minor. So it's like an 8th note and then 2 16th notes. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 and then on the and of 4 is when we switch to the E minor for just one strum, just the and of 4, and then we switch to F major 7 over C and do the exact same thing. Again, when we go on to the and of 4, we switch back to the E minor. So it's just... and that just repeats. That repeats a couple of times, and then the last time through where we transition into the chorus, we start off the same on the A minor, F major 7. So what's different when we go to this F major 7 is we've got the 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. So it's a, it's like this build up for the chorus. So, and then to the G, A minor. So it's like the same strum that we were doing on the verse. So we start off with that G, A minor. So it's like one measure of each. And it repeats 3 times. Okay, so after it repeats 3 times, we're on the G. And then the F major 7 over C. So you got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and. So it's just a straight up and down 16th note feel. And then it just goes back into the verse again. So then it goes to like the little intro, the verse, the chorus, second verse, another chorus, and then it goes into this, and there's like little solo breaks and stuff throughout it. Then it goes into this bridge section. This is the third part I was talking about. So in this, we have A minor, and then we have this A minor add 11 over B, and it just sounds so much worse than it actually is. All you have to do is take the A minor chord you're playing and move your second finger from the 2nd fret of the 4th string to the 2nd fret of the 5th string and leave everything else the same. And then a C. So again, your first finger can just stay where it is. So now we're on the 3rd string is open and the 1st string is open. And we're on the 1st fret of the 2nd string with our 1st finger, but we're also on the 2nd fret of the 4th string with your 2nd finger, and the 3rd fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger. And then E minor and F major 7 over C. So for this part here, we've got 1 E and then we switch to the A minor at 11 over B. So we just move our 2nd finger from the 4th to the 5th string. Also 16th notes, 2 E and then to C, 3 E and then on the downbeat of 4 is just E minor. So we've got and then to F major 7 over C. All right, so that's basically all the parts of the song. And the song, you don't necessarily have to tune it down so much. They just do all of their songs are tuned down really low. But you can play the song, in standard tuning, other tunings, and it sounds good. All right, so this guitar is just tuned down a half step instead of a step and a half. And this, it still sounds good, like. All right, so if this is a song that you want to, play and sing along with, then what I recommend is, start out with it at that lower tuning, and try it there and see how you feel about it with your voice. And then instead of just changing tunings, just put a capo on the first fret, and then try it on the second fret, until you can kind of find that where your voice is comfortable with singing along with it. So I hope you enjoyed that and hope you got something out of it. If you liked the lesson, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if there's something you'd like to see either myself or one of the other instructors at Guitar Control do in a future lesson. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and until next time.